today we're recording a song and getting it ready for at least 14 days of promo. This is technically episode 4 of Tartarus, but episode 2 of us trying to hit 100 monthly listeners, because at that point I can really lean into the other half of promo. But hey, in order to hit 100 monthly, we need to record a song, so let's go. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to episode 2 of Tartarus. I don't know what I'm going to title this. It's probably going to be something along the lines of recording and dropping a single part 2, baby. We're in the same hoodie as last time because I'm doing this literally right after the previous one. Of course, we're going to be recording this today, but it's actually going to be like mixed and released way later, just because we got the EPs dropping, which I finally finished the EPs. So I just gotta mix them and then buy the beats up, and then we can post them up. Because bro, this is insane to me. We're getting started, but if you forgot the last one, I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and hop into it before the camera dies and shit like that. Today we're going to be recording Never Saw It Like This, and I'll be explaining it more in post-com. Let's just go ahead and start recording. Don't feel a thing, tattered soul, all right, let's go ahead and get this jumping. Standing in my grave.
This go crazy. Stay woozy.
Hand on the stove. Got a soul, I'm a ghost. Yeah. Standing here with my hand on the stove. Don't feel a thing, tattered soul, I'm a ghost. I don't know, maybe I should let it go. Damn, I can't, cause I'm scared to be alone. Head in the stars, but I'm standing in my grave. And I can't change my actions, cause the path's already paved. I've been dancing in the tunnels, even though it's gonna cave. Every time I ask about it, shawty tells me it's okay. A voice clears the pain, and a kiss clears my head. We should talk about our issues, but we're trading news instead. There is something to be had, girl, I felt it when we met. A lot of girls in the world, but it's you that I select. Fucking cooking. Feeling naive and dumb, must enjoy it while I'm young. There's a father up above, don't you lie about your love. Every time you wanna touch, I'ma hold you like a grudge. But I'm staring at our future, baby, there's no side of us. Staring at the truth, but it's frightening. She will disappear, there's no fighting. Don't want you to leave, girl, I'm trying. Didn't know she'd be cruel and shysty. That voice crumble might be something. Like, it's a fuck up, but I kind of want to keep it cause of the emotion about that love does it exist. Summer nights when we were young, you told me that I was the one. About that love, does it exist? I never saw it in like this. Everything we did, now you're saying it's pretend. Though we're such a tragic mix, I still wanna go again. Goodbye, farewell, baby, you are dearly missed. Even on our worst days, I never saw it like this. About that love, does it exist? We were young, you told me that I was the one. About that love, does it exist? I never saw it in like this. Everything. Alright guys, this is pretty much, hey, shut your ass up. Alright guys, this is pretty much finished. I'm just going to go over the ad-libs and whatnot, delete some tracks that I don't need and whatnot, maybe even add a double in there. Alright, next we're going to be getting this thing ready to be released and scheduling that motherfucker. So, I appreciate it. Appreciate it and things of that nature. I don't really know what else to say. We're just gonna cut to the next part of the video. Alright, we got this song, so let me explain the promo strategy real quick. So I have 10 plus vertical videos that I made, vertical little edits, and essentially between TikTok and Instagram we're gonna have a promo rotation. Here's the format that I'm following. As you can see, day 1, video 1 goes on TikTok, then video 2 goes on IG Reels, followed by video 2 on TikTok and 1 on IG, so on and so forth. Before I walk you through the vertical videos, this is the finished version of the song that I'm working with. A voice clears the pain and a kiss clears my head. We should talk about our issues, but we're trading news instead. There's something to be had, girl, I felt it when we met. A lot of girls in the world, but it's you that I select. Alright, so this is how I made these vertical videos for TikTok Instagram. You can also put these on YouTube Shorts, but I haven't tapped into that yet. So I set my project to 9x16, which is the vertical format for every social media platform except Instagram, which accepts 9x16 and I think 1:1. So this song, with this song, the edits are going to accomplish two things at once. Objective one is to show off my personality and my personal interests. This will help me bond with like the few people that see my posts, especially if they like the same thing, because if they do, they are likely to comment and I can engage with them for a little bit, which also makes them more likely to check out like my profile, my song, or at least if they comment, it's going to recommend them another video of mine, which they might like that. Purpose 2 is it targets niche communities and whatnot, and people go hard for their niche. So I might get a few extra likes, or even better, extra comments, because people go hard for their niche communities. And if they're commenting, I can interact with them, which gives me a better chance at converting them. After a while, I'll eventually have a list of like communities that not only like my editing style, but enjoy my music, because so far, a lot of people like the edits and what I'm talking about, but they're not liking the music yet. When I make another song, you know what I'm saying? So that after I figure that out, when I make another song in that genre, I can dedicate videos to them. So yeah, we did all that talking, but how the fuck do I make a promo edit? So here we got a chop of the song and whatnot, and basically we're just gonna cut out some parts of this hill climb B-roll from Hill Climb Monsters. Nothing crazy, but I'm also gonna credit the people I ripped this from, because you gotta give credit, you know, to your source. Something else I do is, so the video or the project is in 9x16, but I feel that looks weird when you're converting your standard YouTube video, because YouTube videos are 16:9, which is I guess the inverse. It looks weird in this case, like meaning it's cutting out too much visual information. Like there's a lot of stuff on screen that helps you realize what's going on, and when you crop it to 9x16, it's cutting a massive amount of that stuff out, which might make you lose interest in it, or it's gonna look funny and you're gonna scroll past because you're like, what the fuck is going on here? So instead of making the video 9x16, I'll crop it to 1:1, but as you can see, it leaves a lot of empty black space and whatnot. And unless you're doing some kind of VHS edit or cinematic type B movie type shit, whatever, you want to take up the whole screen. Filmora has this blur feature that fills out the rest of the screen for me, so I don't have to do anything crazy. I also switched this to color blur, and it looks amazing in my opinion. If your editing software does not have that, just copy your video, move it up a track, paste the duplicate on the track below, crop the bottom one to 9x16, then put some kind of blur effect on it. You can also do other things like lower the opacity to make the background video darker, or other videos, or you can go crazy with it. Do whatever you want. I do this strategy for another video or two, but in this one on screen, I'm following a tempo, and the tempo is 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. And I've gotten it, I haven't gotten it perfect, but it's good enough for right now. To help line the edits up, I use this marker feature. You should have one, but basically I just press M and it adds a marker, and then I play the sound or the song or whatever. I just tap M to the tempo and tap it every time I need to make a cut, and then it'll leave a marker, and then I can just cut the video to the markers. Then I pull up what I'm editing, which in this case is All of Us Are Dead, K-drama, and I'll find cinematic shots, and then I'll cut them to fit the markers. In the previous ones, I exported it. This is another thing that sentence is over. In the previous ones, I exported it without the sound and deleted the chop of the song, because we're going to use the sound that DistroKid puts on TikTok for us. But for this one, since it has like a tempo and whatnot, and the edits have to line up, we're going to upload it with the chop that I have, just in case it doesn't line up with what DistroKid puts on TikTok. And if it doesn't, and I have to use the sound in the video, when you upload, it's going to be original sound by insert your TikTok name here. But if you click on it after you post, give it like a couple minutes, you can change the sound name. So I can change it to Never Saw It Like This on all plats, or Never Saw It Like This TikTok edit. You know what I'm saying? Like any kind of thing to let people know, go stream the motherfucking song. But anyways, that's it for the edits and whatnot. Real nice, real simple. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. I always had to make a little canvas for Spotify. Basically, this is 9 seconds or less, 9 seconds or less video that will loop when the song plays on Spotify. It has to be in a 9:16 format, and it can't have text in it. And this is what I got. Alright, let's wrap it up. As of right now, I don't know what number I told y'all. I think I said between like 10 and 14 or whatever. We have 12 promo edits. We're going to start dropping them tomorrow when the song comes out or whatnot. Y'all will be seeing this, I don't know, either tomorrow, which is the 12th, or the 13th, 14th. Sometime in that, little time span and whatnot. The rest of the promo for this is, you got to promote it for like a good month, and even sometimes after that, right? You got to spin the block on the promo and whatnot. But the rest of that would just be random organic videos, just little TikToks with like text on the screen, or at work, random shit that I think of. I might make more edits, I might not. Whatever pops into my head is what I'm gonna do. We really gotta promote the dog shit out of this song. I think this is gonna work better than Corset, which I didn't bring up in this one, but I'll bring it up eventually. Corset, because Corset was on SoundCloud and people would have to go looking for it. As a small artist, people aren't looking for your music. If they're interested, you got to be like 2 or 3 clicks away. If it's, you got to go on SoundCloud and then they type the song in and it shows something else, so then they got to Google your whole name. If that doesn't work, then they got to find your profile, click on it, and scroll. They're not doing all that shit. So, and it also sucks because on TikTok you need a certain amount of followers to have a link in your bio. So the link in my bio doesn't work because I don't have enough followers. So even if my promotion works, the conversion ratio, I guess what they call it, or there's a name for it. Conversion ratio isn't the actual thing, but like 10% of the people that watch your videos are gonna like it or whatever. I don't know how it is on TikTok, but even then, like, only X% of people are gonna go to your profile to look for the song, and if they can't click the link, that's even less percent of people that go to your profile to find the song actually listen to it. That's less percent of the people clicking on the sound, seeing the name, and going to look at it because they can't find it. So eventually I'll recap how successful this organic promo is. I want to do a mix of organic and paid. When we reach 100 monthly listeners, that's when I'll start like doing like the crazy stuff. Air quotes crazy, but you can pay for promo on Spotify, SoundCloud, TikTok, which YouTube, all kinds of stuff. And paid promo really helps, especially on TikTok and whatnot. And it's really cheap on TikTok to do paid promo and things of that nature. So yeah, I can't wait to really dive into that. I'm waiting to either hit 100 monthly or have a post break a certain glass ceiling, a certain threshold, and then we can throw money at it, and hopefully it gets more and more popular and we get more people to listen. Eventually I have a dedicated section in this to where I explain like the lyrics behind the song and the best I can to like where I was when I wrote it. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that went into writing the song. I don't record myself writing because I normally do it spontaneously, and I'm not near a camera when I do. And sometimes I write in like sections. So like screen recording, that whole process would take hours just for 10, 15, 30 minutes of writing, just because I do it spontaneously. And sometimes I'll sit on a song for a whole day, but just doing that little genius style lyrics explain shit. Yeah, I want to add that in here. I would do it now, but nobody cares, right? When the channel was small like this and people are just getting into it. I know I did it in the intro video where I explained everything, but right now when we're trying to get eyes on the series, it just needs to be, the title was trying to hit a monthly listeners. Hey, this is me. I'm trying to, hit 100 monthly. Let's make a song. Bam, 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 bam. It has to be quick. Nobody, you know what I mean? A small percentage of people care. And, I don't have a big enough audience to dedicate a section to a small amount of people because that small amount of people does not exist yet. But eventually we'll throw those in here. But if you want like the TLDR about Never song like this, it's basically just a song about online dating. if you listen to the lyrics or read into it, you can get a lot of information, but for the most part, we'll just leave it at that. You know, it's about online dating. This channel does not have an outro and whatnot. I need to make a dedicated outro for Tartarus. Like, I want this to be like a real dead ass series and whatnot, but this channel does not have an outro, so here's 20 seconds of a random song, and I promise it will not be my song this time.